Sit on the edge of your chair, feet right below your knees. Take your hands to the very top of your thighs and press down. From that grounding, elongate your waist, lift your chest, soft lower ribs. Breathe easy. Spread your feet and knees a little wider than hips distance apart, feet parallel. Place your hands on your hips. On the exhalation, spill the pelvis forward between your thighs. Let your body cascade down forward through your legs. Hold your elbows. Breathe. Let most of the movement happen in the hip sockets. Feel the strength of your legs, the pressing down of your thighs. Let the spine ease forward as the muscles in your back relax. Let your head and neck completely release. Inhale to come back up. Take your right ankle over your left knee. Hold your right knee with your right hand, right ankle with your left hand. Inhale and arch the back into a back bend. Exhale. From the hip sockets, release forward. Don't push or bounce. Breathe into your right hip. Come down only to the point where your breath is easy. Keep the extension of your spine along with the forward bend. Release again in the right groin and right hip crease. Breathe. Inhale and come back up. Change sides. Left ankle over your right knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, right from the hips, release forward. It's so important for all sports to get a lot of movement in the hip joints. This protects the knee and the lower back. Train yourself now to get that release, that flexibility in your hip sockets. Let the muscles of your back ease out. Inhale and sweep up. Exhale, bring the legs together. Take your left forearm over your right knee. Begin to turn to your right hand to the backrest of the chair. Inhale and extend your spine. Exhale and turn. Feel the natural length of your spine, the natural curves of your back. Since most sports require asymmetrical movements, this twisting to both sides equally is important to help balance out your body. Make sure the twist happens from your pelvis as well as your spine. Keep the chest broad so that the lungs and heart are open and supported. Inhale and come back up. Change sides. Right forearm over your left knee. Left hand to the backrest of the chair. Inhale and extend. Exhale and turn. Breathe. Breathe right into your pelvis, right down into the groins and hip creases. Lengthen your waist, and from that length, turn deeper. Initiate the turn from the pelvis and spiral right on up through the turn of your head. Don't force the twist with your head or your neck. Inhale and come back to center. Sit to the back of your chair. Interlace your fingers, extend your arms forward and then over your head. Lean onto the backrest. Lengthen your back body along the backrest. Elongate the sides of your waist. Opening your front body is important because this area tends to get overbuilt and closed from most sports. Breathe. Release. Stand up. Place your chair to the right. Place your right foot up on the backrest, like Christy or myself, or the seat of the chair like Chris. As you extend your arms over your head, both legs straight. Feel the length of your spine rise up through the lift of your chest and the reach of your arms. Bring your hands to the sides of your pelvis. On the exhalation, spill your pelvis forward over the front leg. Initiate the bend from the hip joints. Reach forward for the backrest and get just as much extension of the spine as you do forward bending. Don't bounce. Ease open the hamstrings. Don't force. Sustain the pose. Feel and release the tension of the lower back and the hamstrings. Inhale and come up. Exhale, change sides. Place the left foot on the backrest or the seat of the chair. Right foot pointed directly toward the chair. Inhale, raise your arms over your head. Feel the extension of the side waist up through your arms as you firm your shoulder blades into your back and reach through your elbows without locking them. Exhale, take your hands to your hips and spill the pelvis over your front leg. Release right in the hip joints. As you reach forward for the backrest of the chair, get as much extension of the spine as you do forward bending. It is so important to release those hamstrings and soften your lower back so that you balance the front and back body. Don't bounce. Sustained movement. Breathe easy. Inhale and come up. Exhale. Stand so the right side of your body faces the chair. Take your right foot up to the backrest or the seat of the chair, both legs straight. Keep the hips square as the right thigh turns out, so the knee and the toes point straight up to the sky. Raise your arms overhead. Feel the length of your waist and the strength of your legs. Exhale. Release over to your right. Feel the side extend all the way from your left heel through your left fingertips. At the same time, though, keep the length of your right waist. Feel the opening of your lateral body and the release of the right hamstrings. Back and side muscles get tight with all those lateral movements in sports. Balance that out with this opening. Gaze slightly upwards. Feel the line again between the base of your spine, your tailbone, and the crown of your head. Inhale and come back up. Bring the chair over to the left. With your left side of your body toward the chair, take your left foot up on the backrest or the seat of the chair, both legs straight. To keep the hips square, most of us have to have the left foot slightly in front of the plane of the pelvis. Inhale, raise your arms up overhead. Press the bottom heel into the ground strongly, and yet, at the same time, don't lock either of your legs. Feel the straightness of the legs without jamming the knees. Inhale. On the exhalation, side bend to the left. Release again within your left hip crease as both knees externally rotate away from each other. Ground down through your legs. Draw the energy from your legs right up through the spine to the reach of your right arm. Feel the spiraling of the spine to look upwards. Keep the length of your waist. Breathe into those strong legs. Relax the neck and turn your head. Soften your gaze. Again, feel the opening of your back body, the gentle spiral from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. Inhale and swoop up. Stand in mountain pose, facing the chair. Take your right foot up to the seat of the chair. Bend your right leg to 90 degrees. Take your left forearm to the outside of your right knee, with your right hand to the sacrum. Inhale and extend your spine. Exhale and turn to your right. Initiate the twist from the strength of the legs and the movement of the pelvis, rotating right up from the base of the spine to the opening chest and the gentle turn of your head. Breathe into the broadness of your back and into the opening of your chest. Inhale and extend. Exhale and twist deeper. Inhale and come up. Change sides. Place your left foot on the seat of the chair. Bend your leg to 90 degrees. Take your right forearm, place it on the outside of your left knee. Left hand to the sacrum. Inhale and extend the entire spine. Exhale and turn to the left. Breathe in your groins, especially deep in the left groin, as you spiral from the pelvis to the crown of your head. These twists are so important to release your lower back and get the evenness of turning from one side to the other, balancing the left and right. Breathe. Every time you inhale, expand and extend. On the exhalation, follow the breath as you release deeper into the twist. Inhale and swoop up. Exhale, face the chair in mountain pose. Remove your chair. Stand to the front edge of your mat in mountain pose. Feet together. Spread your toes widely. Feel your weight on the front of your heels. Make your legs strong and straight without locking the knees. Draw your quadriceps up to lift your kneecaps and press the top of your thigh bones towards the back of your legs. Feel the length of your waist rise up into the broadness and width of your chest. Feel the arms support your chest by moving them up into their sockets as the shoulder blades drop down your back. Inhale, raise your arms overhead, palms facing forward. Firm the shoulder blades deeply into the rib cage, keeping them wide from the spine. Reach up through your elbows, right up through the hands. Keep the elbows extended straight without hyperextending them. Lengthen your joints without locking them all the way from your heels to your fingertips. Feel your skeleton support your weight as the muscles continue to help align the skeleton. Feel that the crown of your head is right over the front of your heels. Bring your hands to the side of your hips, and on the exhalation, spill into standing forward bend. If your hands don't easily reach the ground, place your hands on a block like Chris. Bend your legs. Feel your pelvis release more over your thighs. Feel most of the release in your hip creases as your spine cascades over your strong legs. Keep the depth of your hip creases and groins as you slowly press the heels down into the ground. Lift your sit bones to straighten your legs. Keep folding right at the hip creases. Draw the legs strong without locking the knees. Bend the legs again. Let the pelvis move deeper over your thighs. Release the spine at your waist. Slowly straighten your legs again. Feel the strength of your legs coming from the arches of your feet. Release your body. Breathe. Bend the legs again. Feel that release deeper in the lower back. Feel the weight of your head, the relaxation of your neck. Straighten your legs again. Draw up through your legs. Feel them more and more aligned over the bones. With straight legs, cross your arms, holding your elbows. Let your whole body hang deeply. Place your fingertips onto the ground. Inhale, look forward. Right leg back to a lunge. Exhale, push-up position. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. In downward dog, bend your legs. Feel the length of your waist all the way into the reach of your arms. Fold deeper at the hip creases as you lift your sit bones. From that depth, slowly extend the legs straight. Broad feet. Bend the legs again. Release your pelvis deeper into the forward bend. Extend your legs. Bend your legs one more time. Extend the legs again. From straight legs and extended arms, feel the full length of your torso from the sitting bones to the crown of your head. Bring the right foot forward to a lunge. Left foot forward to standing forward bend. Release forward. Swoop up to mountain pose. Inhale, raise your arms overhead. Exhale, release right from the hip joints to standing forward bend. Inhale and look forward. Exhale, left foot back to a lunge. Right foot back to push-up position. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Breathe. For those of you who need to follow Chris, keep your legs bent. For those who can keep an extended lower back, keep your legs straight, like myself or Christy. Press those legs back into the hamstrings. Breathe easy. Feel the length from your sitting bones to the reach of your fingertips. As much as possible, keep the natural curves of your spine. Let your legs and arms support the length of your spine. Left foot forward to a lunge. Right foot forward into standing forward bend. Release forward. Inhale, swoop up to mountain pose. Release your arms to your sides. Change your mat so the long edge of your mat is facing front. Stand in mountain pose. Walk the feet wide apart so that your feet are right underneath your hands. Turn your left foot in about 15 degrees, right foot out 90 degrees. Inhale, raise your arms out to your sides. Exhale, release over into triangle pose. If you need to, follow Chris or Christy and have your hand on a block so you can do the pose without distorting your spine. Feel that the length of the right and left sides of your waist are the same. Your neck is supple, and your shoulder blades are firm into your back. Reach the bottom arm into the ground and open up the chest into the top arm. Inhale and come up. Exhale, change sides. Right foot in, left foot out. Exhale into triangle pose to the left. Feel the strength of your back leg reaching into the ground as you fold deeply over the front leg. Stay fluid in your hips. Let the strength of your legs support the length of your spine. Broad arms support the openness of the lungs and heart. Your throat, diaphragm, and groins are soft. Inhale and come up. Walk your feet together to mountain pose. Bring your right foot up to tree pose. Hands in namaste at your chest. Breathe. Inhale, raise your arms over your head. Let the arms be straight with the hands as close together as possible without strain. Feel the length of your body from your bottom heel all the way up to your fingertips. Find the length in all your joints without jamming them or pushing them out of center. This will improve your balance and also allow you not to harden the muscles while you're balancing. Back to mountain pose. Take the left foot to tree pose. Hands to namaste. Inhale and raise your arms overhead. Many times in our sports, we're always pushing forward and moving forward, which brings us out of center. Continue to find your center more and more over the front of your heels. While you're in your center, you're actually much more receptive, relaxed, and responsive. Soften your eyes, your throat, and your jaw. Release to mountain pose. Take the feet wide. Left foot in, right foot out. Inhale, raise your arms out to the sides. Exhale, bend your front leg to 90 degrees. Reach your right hand to the ground. If you need to, place your hand on a block like Christy, or place your elbow on your knee like Chris. Take your top arm and reach it by the left ear as you extend all the way from your back heel to your left fingertips. As you feel the extension in the left side of the body, also make your right waist as long as possible by deepening your right hip crease and lengthening your right ribs away from that hip crease. It's not about going down as far as possible. It's about finding full length of the body supported by your legs. Inhale and come back up. Change sides. Right foot in, left foot out. Bend the left leg to 90 degrees as you release in the left hip. Come to side angle pose. Reach your right arm beside the ear, making a long straight line between your right heel and your right hand. From that length, begin to turn the belly and the chest up to the sky. Again, don't lead with your neck or head. Most of your movement comes from that strong, flexible hip joint. The knees stay steady, in line with the feet. Inhale and come back out. Walk the feet together. From mountain pose, bend your legs toward 90 degrees. Shins drop deeply forward over the toes. Sit back on your heels as you raise your arms over your head into powerful pose. Notice our 3 different arm positions. Follow the variation that presents a challenge and still allows easy breathing. Feel the length from your groins to your fingertips. Breathe. Relax your lower ribs toward the back of your body. Feel the balance over the front of your heels. Release deeply in the groins. Let your body spill forward as your legs begin to straighten to standing forward bend. Feel the length from your heels to your sitting bones. Draw up your kneecaps without locking the knees. The strength is in the upward motion from the arches of your feet to the lift of your sit bones, not in the backward motion of the knees. Relax your neck completely. Feel your shoulder blades slightly lift toward the pelvis and press them into the back so the base of your neck is wide and supported. Feel the length in your waist. Drop your head and your chest completely, releasing the lower back. Take your hands on your hips. Inhale and swoop up to mountain pose. Inhale, raise your arms over your head. Exhale to eagle pose. Take your right arm over the left, your left leg over the right with the legs bent. Feel the length of your spine spiraling up into the reach of your arms. Draw the upper arms slightly back into their sockets to support the lift of your chest, and yet feel the broadness of your back. The groins are deep. You're on your heels as the toes are spreading wide like the talons of an eagle. Breathe. Inhale and release. Raise your arms over your head. Exhale, release to the other side. Left arm over right, right leg over left. Stay steady. Gaze through the hands with your eyes. Spiral your arms into the press of the hands against each other. Lift your elbows to shoulders height. Draw the upper arms back into their sockets. Balance on the front of your heel. Breathe easy. Steady with your mind, fluid with your body. Drop your foot to the ground and reach your arms overhead. Mountain pose. Walk the feet out wide for Warrior One. Turn your left foot in 45 degrees, right foot out 90 degrees. Inhale, raise your arms up overhead. Exhale, turn your hips and your chest to the right. Ground your back leg. From the length and the strength of the back leg, bend your front leg towards 90 degrees. Do the back bend, not so much by pushing forward, but from the length of the back body up into your chest. Let your arms support your heart and lungs as the length of your waist supports the reach of your arms. This will open your front body and open the back leg that gets tight at the quadriceps and the hip flexors. Ground into your back heel. Inhale and come up. Exhale, change to the other side. Right foot in, left foot out. Exhale, turn your torso to the left. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bend your left leg towards 90 degrees. Rely on the back leg to carry your weight. Only bend your front leg to the point that your back leg can remain rooted strongly into the earth. This will really open the back leg hip, the psoas and the quadriceps that become so tight in our sports. It's also a twist from the opening of your pelvis, turning to the left all the way up into the open chest, into the reach of the arms. Inhale and come back out. Exhale, turn to the front. Walk your feet together. Inhale, raise your arms over your head. Exhale, standing forward bend. Feel the release of your lower back from those strong legs. Feel the muscles of your back broaden as you breathe into them. Breathe into your hamstrings. Breathe into the grounding of your feet. Let your head dangle like the weight on the end of a fishing line. Soften your back and your neck. Inhale and swoop back up to mountain pose. Exhale, release your arms down to your sides. Walk your feet wide. Left foot in, right foot out. Raise your arms parallel to the ground for Warrior Two. Bend your front leg toward 90 degrees from the strength of your back leg. Press your back thigh into the hamstring as you rotate both knees externally. Keep your front knee right over your ankle, bending in the direction of your toes. Feel like your torso rises like a wave going back onto the back leg. That strong back leg carries most of your weight. Look over the middle finger of your right hand. Relax your eyes. Inhale and come up. Exhale, change to the other side. Right foot in, left foot out. Press your legs into the earth. Bend your front leg towards 90 degrees from the strength of your back leg. Open your chest broad from firm shoulder blades. Receptive and open heart. These warrior poses allow the strength of the earth to rise up through your spine. Learn how to support the spine from the strength of the legs and the fluidity of the hips. Gaze over your left fingers. Inhale and come up. Exhale, turn the feet parallel, keeping the legs wide. Interlace your fingers behind you. Extend through your arms. Inhale, look up. Open your chest. Exhale, release forward. Wide angle standing forward bend. Take the arms over the head or follow Chris with hands on a block. Keep on opening your chest with the shoulder blades firm into your back. Release the head towards the ground as the arms come further and further down. Feel the strength of the legs from the arches of your feet. The back body is open, the calf muscles and the hamstrings are wide and breathing. The spine is cascading forward as the arms extend through the elbows, but at the same time, draw them back into their sockets. Reach your arms towards the ground. Feel the release of the front of the shoulders. Inhale, pull with your arms to come back up. Walk your feet together, mountain pose. Change your mat so the short end of your mat is facing forward. Bend your legs and come to hero's pose. Sit on your heels. If your ankles are tight, sit on a blanket like Chris, with your feet off the edge of your blanket. Let the top of your thighs fall downward towards your heels as you feel the majestic length of your waist into your open heart and lifted chest. Interlace your fingers. Take your arms forward and then overhead. Do not push the ribs forward. Keep them centered. Lift your upper chest into the reach of your arms as your shoulder blades firm into your back. Don't jam your spine forward. Relax your spine back as your sternum is lifted but soft. Release your arms. Take your hands in Namaste behind your back or hold your elbows like Chris. Broaden your collarbones and lift your sternum without pushing it forward. Feel your hands continuing to move up your back as you open the front of your shoulders and your chest. Breathe down into your pelvis. Let go of the tension in your neck and your head. Release your hands down beside you. Pick your legs up and extend them to staff pose. With your hands down by your sides, lift the sides of your chest as your lower ribs remain relaxed. If this is challenging, sit on the edge of a blanket like Chris. Your neck is soft. Legs are strong into the earth. Reach through your heels into broad feet. Feel that your legs send your spine skyward. Breathe. Bend the right knee into your chest for Sage 3 pose. Take the outside of the left armpit over your right knee. Christy is doing a partial modification. Chris is doing the full modification. Follow the modification appropriate for you. Press down with your right hand to extend your spine. Exhale, turn your chest to the right. Continue to look forward towards the straight leg. Keep initiating the twist from the strength and extension of your straight leg, the turning of your pelvis, the suppleness of your belly spinning to the right, right on up through your spine and your chest. Keep looking over your straight leg so that you don't force the twist with the turn of your head and neck. Create and initiate the twist from the lower body up. Breathe down into your pelvis and turn on the exhalation. Release back to staff pose. Change sides. Bend the left knee into your chest. Take your right arm over the left leg in any of the 3 variations. Press down with your left arm. Inhale and extend. Exhale and turn to your left. Keep looking forward. Feel the opening of the outside of your left hip. Drop deep into your left groin. Spiral up, keeping the muscles of your back supple and your chest broad. Firm the shoulder blades into your back to support your chest and yet still be receptive in the throat, the eyes, the heart, the solar plexus, and the groins. Breathe. Release and come back to staff pose. Draw the legs back and drop into a lunge with the right foot forward and the left leg back. Deepen the lunge, front knee bending way over the toes, back leg extending. Take the arms over your head as your sacrum presses forward and your groins release back. If needed, place the back knee on a blanket like Chris. Take a deep arch from your back toes all the way up to your fingertips. This is to release all the hip flexors. Open your chest from the length of the back body. Breathe. Release. Change sides. Take your left leg forward, right leg back. Deep lunge, almost a squat in the front leg with the extension of your back leg. Inhale and raise your arms over your head. Move into a back bend looking up towards the sky. Feel a continuous arch from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Press down through the legs to support the length of the spine and the opening of your heart and lungs. Inhale down into the legs. Exhale up through the reach of your arms. Release. Lie in your stomach. Cobra pose. If you need to place a blanket under the hips, do so now like Chris. Hands beside your lower ribs. Begin to slowly lift your head and chest as they weave back and forth. broadening the muscles in your back. Lifted chest from firm shoulder blades. Legs together and long. Keep the muscles of your back soft as you elongate your spine. Lift into the back bend. With your legs strongly together, slowly lower back down. Bend your legs, hold onto your ankles. Slowly inhale, chest forward and up as you lift your thighs off the ground. Look up. Don't come to your maximum. Instead, feel like the breath is running evenly throughout your body. Breathe, shoulder blades firm, arms fully extended, but not locked. Thighs lift from the release of the groins. Don't push the front of the pelvis into the ground, soften it. Release. Turn over to your back. Bend your right knee into your chest. Extend the right leg up into the air with a strap around the foot like Chris and Christy, or hold onto your big toe like me. Bottom leg pressing down in juxtaposition to the top leg drawing up. Press both thigh bones into the back of your legs. Elongate your waist into an open, broad chest. Arms draw back into their sockets to support your chest. Now, lift your head and your chest up to your leg. Use your abdominal muscles as they widen and hollow. The bottom leg is what roots you and enables you to lift up. Slowly lower your head and chest back to the ground. If you're using a strap, hold both ends with the right hand. The right leg drops out to the side. Keep the bottom leg and the back body firm onto the ground. Release the inner thigh muscles and the hamstring of the right leg. Breathe down into your pelvis. Exhale through the length of your spine. Shoulders firm into your back, arms extended. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, slowly lower your leg. Change sides. Left knee into your chest. Extend the left leg up into the air. From the bottom leg, extend your spine and extend all the way up through your top leg. Again, chest broad, neck soft. Breathe into your back body as you lengthen it. Feel the length of your legs without locking your knees. Feel the support of your arms, helping you open your chest. Lift your head up towards your shin, shin towards your head. Ground your bottom leg and your abdominal muscles to lift your chest and head. Don't strain your neck. Feel supported from your arms. Breathe. Slowly lower down. Take your top leg out to the left, holding both ends of the strap with your left hand. Feel the foundation of your back body. Feel the length and receptivity of your front. Feel the full straightening of the legs without jamming your knees. Breathe into the wideness of your hamstrings. Inhale and come back up. Exhale, release. Bend your knees, roll over to your side. Sit on up to cobbler's pose. Soles of the feet together, knees dropped open. Try sitting on a blanket like Chris if sitting up straight is not easy. Release the very top of your thighs down as you deepen your groin and sit your pelvis up vertical. As you pull with your arms, support the lift of your chest. Slowly begin to come forward. Release right within the hip socket, pelvis rolling over your thighs. As your legs rotate outwards, feel like your pelvis rotates forward from the release of your groins. Keep as much length of your spine as you do rounding forward. Gentle arc of your back. Pull gently with your arms and feel the release in your hips. Still support the broadness of your collarbones and the length of your sternum forward. Soften your eyes. Breathe down into your groins. Breathe into your lower back. See if you can release deeply without force. Inhale and come back up. Exhale, extend your legs straight and out to the sides for a wide angle forward bend. Sit on a blanket like Chris if necessary. From the ground, have your hands behind your hips and extend the spine into the lift of your chest. Press your legs deeply into the earth. Reach through your heels into the spread of your toes. Exhale. From your pelvis spilling over your legs, release forward. Feel the length of your spine as well as the forward bending. A gentle arc of your spine from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Feel the evenness so that the bending is not forced into just one part of your spine. Breathe down into the pelvis. Open the back body, the true source of support in so many athletic movements. Take the time to rest and broaden. Cool down inside your body. Feel your breath moving easily into your body. Give yourself time to be mindful. The mind is engaged in the opening of your body. Inhale and come up. Exhale, roll down to your back. Happy baby's pose. Bend your knees into your chest. Hold on to the outside of your feet. Use a strap like Chris if necessary. Slowly releasing your hips. Let your spine and your sacrum drop deeper in the direction of the earth. Soles of the feet broad. Feel gravity draw your legs down beside your body. Continue to feel like most of the movement is coming right from those hip sockets. Let the muscles of your back widen on the ground. Broaden your collarbones as your shoulder blades are firm into your back, but rested on the earth. Bring your legs back together, arms out to the sides. Look straight up as you release your knees over to the left. Legs all the way to the ground. From the release of your groins, feel the natural curve of your lower back. Open your chest. Breathe into the wideness of your back. Feel the natural spiraling of your spine from the legs falling to the left. Reach your arms. Feel the extension of the spine on the inhalation, the twist deepening on your exhalation. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, let your legs drop to the right. Keep broadening the muscles in your back away from your spine. Feel your supple belly turn to the left into your open chest. Shoulder blades firm into the reach of your arms. Giving way on the inhalation, turn deeper on your exhalation. Feel your suppleness. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, soles of the feet on the ground. Feet apart, knees together. Take your hands to your belly and feel the lower back resting on the ground. Take your mind into the rise and fall of the breath. Take your breath into the broadness of your lower back. Now, take one hand to your throat and feel the ease of the breath moving through your throat as the breath rises up and down in the belly. Feel like your breath moves and undulates every cell of your body as there is harmony between the body, mind, and breath. Take your hand that is on your belly and put it on your forehead. Relax your eyes deep and feel as though your brain itself pours backwards into the back of your head. Breathe into the back of your skull. Breathe into the wide back lower ribs. Breathe into the depth of your groins. Let the back body broaden on the ground as the front body is completely received by it. Slowly extend the legs to Shavasana. Arms down by your side, legs about 6 inches apart and dropped open. Feel fully supported. Take this time to consciously release your body. Take this time to completely focus on your breath. Let your breath be easy, not forced or held. Relax your sense organs, your eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin, and turn them inwards to watch the breath. Let your body fully restore itself. Now let's scan the body from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. Observe the state of your body. Watch your breath as the tension of your body lets go. This observation alone, this mindfulness, can create an integration and a healing of any injuries you may have. Soles of the feet soft. Ankles relaxed and open. Calf muscles widening on the ground. Knee joints supple. Breathe. Let your strong thighs fall to the earth. Let all the muscular activity diminish. Let that openness allow the circulation through your legs to be completely easy and full. The breath is reaching down into the groins as the belly rises and falls. The organs are massaged by the breath. Release all the tension in your gut that comes from the nervousness of competition. Feel the ease of your diaphragm. Feel the beat of your heart and the rhythm of your lungs. Feel that your chest is fluid with the breath and the beating of your heart. Your arms sink into the earth. Feel both arms letting go evenly as the weight of the arms helps open your heart. Feel the softness of your neck and the softness of your head. Relax your eyes deeply into their sockets. Relax the temple skin. Soften your jaw and your tongue. Now, feel the entire body resting. Feel the breath run through your body as it lets go. As you are relaxing, it is important to stay mindful and present. This mindfulness is the next step in your training. Bend your legs, roll over to your right side. Slowly sit on up in simple cross leg, half lotus, or full lotus. Take a moment to center yourself and feel the ease of your spine. Bring your hands together on your chest. Feel your center. Namaste.